This is the case of Thomas Miller and Lachey Adams. If you want to know more about this case, please continue watching.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
These two idiots that you see on my screen are Lachey Adams, 25, and Antonio Miller, 26. And they held an unnamed woman in a hotel in Pineville, and this was in North Carolina. They held her against her will and made her be a sex slave and also a sex worker. And she was beaten along with her children when she did not meet certain financial quotas. These punishments included whippings and beatings and being burned with a hot wire coat hanger and being held underwater in an ice bath. And also, her children would be beaten, and she did not know how to stop this since they essentially abducted her and her kids and held her against her will and made her do these things. Now, Miller, age 26, he was charged with human trafficking and sexual servitude of an adult, and he was also charged with strangulation and assault on a child under 12. He was also charged with assault on a female, communicating threats. So basically, he threatened this woman and her children and made her do these unthinkable acts. And, basically, as I said before, work as a sex slave. And she also stated that her children would have to watch as this happened. So basically, when she was doing what they abducted her and held her against her will to do, her children would be in the room watching. And if she felt like she did not want to do this, they would beat her kids as a way to get her to comply with what they wanted her to do. Now, Shakita Adams, 25, was charged with simple assault and is free on bail pending the trial. Now, I do not understand how you can let one of them out. Even if it's just the female, how can you let one of them out of jail and not keep both of them locked up until after the trial, depending on what the outcome of the trial is? But in my opinion, they both should be locked up, for the rest of what they did to this woman and her children. And I do not understand that when you let her out on bail pending trial, how do you know that she's not going to continue these acts? I don't understand this. And then, like the police said, I am pretty sure there are more women in these North Carolina Pineville area hotels that don't know that these two have been put behind bars, or at least one of them has been put behind bars, and it is okay to come forward anonymously and get the help that they need and help put these two away for a very long time, if not for the rest of their life, depending on how many victims are willing to come forward and how long these two have been doing this. Because as you know, in sex trafficking, if they are doing this in one place, there's chances that there are many more locations that many more victims are being held at and being forced to do certain things, because I don't believe that this is just a one, person deal. I believe that they have more than one location and more than one person. And I believe that if many of these victims come forward, then they can get the help that they need, along with helping the police get justice and bringing these two to jail and let them rot for a long time, if not forever, which is my hope, that they make them rot forever. I'm still stuck on how she got bond or bail pending her trial, unless they were able to prove that, she was a victim in this as well, and she was just going along with, him or what he was doing to save her life and, keep her from enduring some of the things that he knew that she was capable of against these women. But either way it goes, I hope that they both are found guilty and rot for a long time in a prison cell, if not for the rest of their life, because you tortured this unnamed woman in front of her kids, and when she didn't meet the certain financial quotas that you felt like she should meet, you beat her and her kids. So I just think that you two should rot in a prison cell for the rest of your life or a long time, and you should not see the outside world for a long time. Just like y'all abducted and did all these terrible things to this woman and her children, I hope that when you both get in prison or jail, where you go first or next, I hope that you are being dealt with in the manner that you should be, because I believe that it is wrong when you hold someone against their will and force them to do anything, especially helpless and defenseless children. I feel like people like this should be dealt with, and they should be treated just like they are, which is something off the bottom of somebody's shoe. And I hope that this is done. But hopefully she, Lachey Sakita Adams, or Sakita Adams, whatever her name is, this bobblehead looking thing, I hope she is, taken care of when she goes back to jail or prison or what have you. And I hope that he is being taken care of every single day while he is in jail, for what he did to this woman and probably many other women and probably many other children. But if you guys like this video, please don't forget to leave me a like. Don't forget to leave me a comment down in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.